This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Dukes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will take the field first. And guys, any This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the James Madison Dukes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the James Madison Dukes offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keeps it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got a chance. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have him.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. So the Georgia State Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They're dealing with a second and long. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Squires. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to... Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They're able to make the stop. Before Georgia State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. To the air, it's Squires. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following on for a massive fumble recovery.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Direct snap. Find some fresh air. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice job to confirm. Down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Morris.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better.
He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even.
nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out. It's Fleming. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw at Squires. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fierce the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Panthers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football there.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
He'll take it himself. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
James Madison.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee.
This is too easy right here.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fleming. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about
turning it on. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Squires. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Looking for space. It's Morris. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered with the football.
Defense played the Wildcat. Very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Squires. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Duke. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers! The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Snags it quickly on the left. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Back to throw, it's Squires. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Touchdown, Georgia State. They move on top here in the fourth.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
24, James Madison.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Things are not. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Oh, he's got some space. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. He's in open space downfield. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and go.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moses.
Hey, man, you want to make a statement defensively, make hits like that. You're going to start having these receivers think twice about running these routes. This defense came to play, and they are laying the wood.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Squires. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it down the middle. Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Handoff to the lone back. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Gonna run it. It's Morris. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the move. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And another big run. There is nothing more frustrating as a defensive guy trying to stop a guy that you just can't bottle up. You can't get him to the ground. He continues to make big play after big play. I just don't have any more answers for him.
Back has it. Touchdown, Dukes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To throw, it's Squires. He's got his man across the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.